Hey friends, welcome. Have you ever felt the quiet reassurance of knowing someone was praying for you? It's like walking through a storm, yet feeling a steady umbrella shielding you from the worst rain. Prayer is not just an act, it's a bridge, a connection between hearts, between hopes, and between faiths. It's a gift we can give and receive without cost, but with immense value. Today I want to take a moment to reflect on a simple yet profound promise. If you pray for me, I will pray for you. And these words hold the potential to transform how we approach relationships, challenges, and even our faith. Let's explore together the depth of this commitment and why it's a pathway to connection, healing, hope, and gratitude. In a world that often feels divided, prayer unites. It connects us not to just each other, but also to our higher power, reminding us that we're all part of something bigger. When we say, I'll pray for you, it's an acknowledgement of someone else's journey. We may not know the details of their struggles, their joys, or their fears, but prayer allows us to step into their story for a moment. And it's a way of saying, you're not alone. I see you, and I'm standing with you. So think about a time when someone prayed for you. Perhaps it was during a loss or an illness or even a moment of doubt. Did it not make you feel seen and valued, even if their prayer didn't immediately change your circumstances? Connection through prayer reminds us that our lives are woven together like threads in a tapestry. No thread stands alone, and together we create something beautiful and meaningful. And shared prayer is like pouring a healing balm on wounded hearts. It doesn't always change the situation, but it can change how we face it. Think of it this way. When you pray for me, you're helping me release my burdens. It's as though you're carrying a piece of my pain, worry, or fear to a place where it can be transformed. And similarly, when I pray for you, I'm asking for your peace, comfort, and strength to face your challenges. Healing begins when we recognize that no one should have to navigate their struggles alone. There's a saying that hurt shared is halved. But prayer is one way we share that hurt. We lift it to God, the universe, or however you define the divine. Think of those moments in your life when the act of someone praying for you felt like an invisible hand holding yours. Healing through prayer isn't always about miracles. It's about finding the strength, resilience, and peace to keep going one step at a time. And hope is the light that keeps us moving forward, and prayer fuels that light. When we pray for one another, we declare our belief that tomorrow can be better than today. We plant seeds of hope in each other's hearts, even in the darkest of times. The simple act of saying, I'm praying for you, can be a lifeline to someone who feels lost or defeated. Imagine someone standing at the edge of a cliff, unsure whether to step back or fall forward. Your prayer and your words of encouragement can be the anchor that pulls them back to safety. Think of a time when someone's prayer or kind words gave you the courage to keep going. I certainly can. Hope isn't just about wishing for a better outcome. It's about believing in it. When we pray for others, we give them a piece of that belief, a reason to keep trying. And praying for others humbles us as well, reminding us that we're not the center of the universe. And it also fills us with gratitude for the privilege of lifting someone else up. And when we pray for others, we step outside of our own needs and desires. It's an act of humility to recognize that others are struggling too, and we have the ability to support them in their journey. Likewise, when someone prays for us, it's a reminder to be grateful for their kindness, for their connection that we share, and for the hope they bring into our lives. So think about how it feels to ask someone to pray for you. It takes courage and humility to admit that you need help. But how often do we reflect on the beauty of being able to do the same for others? You know, prayer is a two-way street, and it teaches us to give and receive with open hearts. And gratitude transforms our perspective, and prayer is a channel for expressing that gratitude, not just to the divine, but also to people around us. So, as I wrap this up, I want to leave you with a simple image. A pebble thrown into a still pond. Think about that. Every prayer we offer, whether for ourselves or for others, creates ripples that extend far beyond what we can see. A prayer whispered today can bring hope tomorrow, and a prayer shared in one moment can heal a heart miles away. If you pray for me, I will pray for you. It's more than a promise. It's a call to action. It's a reminder that we're all connected by threads of faith, hope, and love. So I want to ask you again, will you pray for me? Because I promise, I will pray for you. And let's commit to being candles in the darkness, spreading light and warmth through the simple yet profound act of prayer. Imagine, if you will, with me just for one moment, the strength of a single candle lighting up a dark room. Now, imagine the brightness of many candles joining together. This is the power of prayer. Not just individual prayer, but collective prayer for one another. When we come together with the promise, if you pray for me, I will pray for you, we tap into something much greater than ourselves. Thank you, my friends. I hope you have a beautiful day. When I turn the camera off here, I'll be praying for you. Take care.